everybody, welcome to our recipe of the month for Thanksgiving, the month of November. Today we're going to be making a family favorite side dish that we usually make for all of our big events, celebrations.
Holiday events, all of it.
Yes. It is called overnight potatoes. You don't have to make them overnight. You can make them same day like we did, but they are really nice because you can make them days, even weeks ahead of a time, so that way they're ready to go. So let's get into it. So first step is peel the potatoes. We need around 8-ish large ones.
These are super large, so I'm gonna only do 7 because of that. But I would say a normal size instead of these really massive russet potato size, then you could probably do less. But if you're normal, probably 8 to 9 regular size potatoes, Okay.
Yeah, so this is the first time we're in this kitchen with you for your barn dough and stuff.
I love my barn dough. It's been great.
Yeah, I know barn doughs are kind of like a trendy thing. People are like, oh, it's cheaper to build a barn dough and stuff. Like, is that true?
No, it's not true. No. You think you're saving money, but you really are not. I mean, obviously, the thing about a barn dough, if you're just gonna build a regular home, then build a regular home. You're not saving money. If you really need the storage, like you would with a barn dough or barn, then maybe go ahead and add, you know, extra living space, that type of thing. For us, we did want to have actual storage space, so we ended up being able to combine an apartment living inside of that. Now, our intent is for this to be guest house. Eventually.
Yep.
We can build another house next to the barn dough. That can be a single level, not 2 stories. As we get older at age, we don't have to go up and down stairs, bring laundry and all that stuff. So something to think about. But I feel like the barn dough living, what I have loved about it so far, it has been that it's very energy efficient. Like the insulation in this house is wonderful, and it's all metal.
Yep, on the outside.
On the outside, and so you would think, well, you know, how does it fare in rainstorms and hailstorms, and you actually don't really hear. I thought I would hear a lot of noise from the rain on top of the roof, but I don't. It's a metal roof because it's so well insulated. So that's been kind of a fun thing.
Yeah.
And then also you have so many flexibilities of capturing the rainwater off of the roof. So that's kind of a nice, you know, to be able to capture that. And it's really shocking to see how little rain accumulates on a metal roof and the volume that you really can capture.
No, like it's not raining that hard, but
it's not raining hard, but it collects so much. It's really impressive. So we're going to be really kind of investing in our rainwater collection system, hopefully this springtime, to really kind of capitalize on the metal roof and having so much roof space to collect all that water. In Central Texas, we've had, you know, drought experiences and things like that.
Yep, for sure.
So it's been great. We have loved it. And we did some fun custom features of, you know, putting in this range here. This is a larger range, and the vent hood is recessed into the ceiling with double motors so that it can really help take some pressure off of the smells. And we really wanted to design this kitchen to film so that you guys can get the benefit of these recipe videos and being able to see exactly what we do here on the Babin farm and how we enjoy living and cooking.
Yeah, and in this pot, it's just boiling water with some salt in it.
Yeah.
I forgot to say that.
Yep, boiling water for just potatoes, just like you just would normally cook potatoes.
Like mashed potatoes or whatever.
Yep, exactly. What I do like about this barn dough and this kitchen in particular is the butcher block. Now, with it being butcher block, it does show up water stains, which is kind of a negative to some degree. You will see that, so you do have to be overly protected, just like on your island.
Yeah, I've got butcher block too. You just have to condition it, and honestly, like with the water stains, I've been able to get them out. Like you just sand it down a little bit.
Correct.
It's a mixture of like beeswax and some other oil, whatever, and it conditions it, and it comes right out. But it's just a little bit more maintenance. It's not like granite or something. You just wipe it down. You do have to. It's wood. If you want it to last for a long time, you have to keep it conditioned. And
it's a lot more forgiving than granite piece or anything like that. You do have to be careful, like hot things on the wood. It will burn and mark that, so you do have to be careful. I'm adding a little bit of salt to the potato water here. Just to make sure we have good salt in this recipe. This recipe is something that we cook as a family. They're overnight potatoes. What's great and versatile about this recipe is that you can make it weeks ahead of time, put it in your freezer,
Yep.
then take it out the day before you're getting ready to cook for, let's say, Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, and let it thaw in the fridge, and then the next day cook it. So if it's still a little frozen, you do want to give extra cooking time to this recipe if it's frozen through still. If it's not, and in case like this, for instance, this today we're going to be cooking it and not freezing it at all. You can do that as well. You don't feel like you have to freeze it or put it in the fridge overnight, hence the name. You can cook it right away and put it in the oven.
Yeah, it just gives you the flexibility. Like if we're not eating it till tomorrow, cook it the day before, fridge it.
Yeah, especially with the busy holiday seasons, it's great to kind of plan ahead and cook things as, far in advance.
Or you just have one always in the freezer ready to go for like a last minute Christmas party thing, and then
yep, exactly.
Bust it out. With building the barn dough, if you could change one thing that you're like, hindsight's 2020, I probably should have, if I were to do it again, I would do this instead of that.
I think we'd probably make a little bit more dining space. That's the only thing we really didn't factor in, is a little more dining room space over here. That would be ideal. The living room's great. The dining room's a little cramped because you have this huge island, which I do love the size of the island. So it's like, but I think that would be the only thing, is maybe add an extra 3 feet just for the dining room space so we could have a little bit more room to entertain.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. I pretty much love everything else. What I also like about our barn dough is I created themed bathrooms, which is kind of one of those things that I like to do when I design homes for customers, is to do something fun in the bathrooms. So the downstairs bathroom is a Louisiana themed for Lawrence, ode to him and his background and where he grew up. And then the upstairs bathroom is a Texas themed bathroom because I was here, born and raised in Austin and Texas area.
Yeah, so that's fun. Another thing too about this house, there's sinks everywhere.
Everywhere.
There's like the vegetable sink here, the main sink, and then they have like a big walk-in butler's pantry with another sink, and then right outside this door in the shop
sink
is a giant sink. There's just so many sinks.
And it's crazy to think about this, but there are many cases have been dishes and like
all the
contraptions in all the sinks, which is kind of a little overwhelming, but it is wonderful to have, especially when you process your meat here on site, your vegetables, canning, all those things. It's great to have all those things.
Yeah, so that's a very unique thing.
Yep. So here on these potatoes, what we're gonna do is you just cook them until they're done, and then we're gonna mix them up with all the other good ingredients.
Alrighty, so the potatoes are done.
Yep.
They're fork tender, right?
Fork tender. Another feature of this home that I kind of thought through as a design was to put this vegetable sink and faucet close by the stove, because we didn't have a pot filler, which we really wanted.
Right.
But what's cool is this can actually fill up your pot. So that was kind of a fun thing to think about. So we're gonna drain our potatoes now. All right, so then we're gonna drain the potatoes, put them back in the pan. And then we're gonna add all the yummy goodness. So what we're gonna add is our cream cheese, block of cream cheese.
Whole block.
Whole block. Add a little bit of salt and pepper too. The potatoes have been boiling with salt, so you don't need to add as much at this point, but definitely add some pepper because they haven't had any pepper yet.
We can taste too as we go.
Yeah.
We'll adjust it.
So a whole package of cream cheese. You know, for the holidays, you're not necessarily health conscious.
I'm not counting calories. This isn't January yet. Calories don't count till January.
Oh, is that how it works? Okay.
Yeah. So keep that up there.
Okay. And then we're going to add essentially about 8 ounces of sour cream, which equal about to be a cup, half cup to cup. You just kind of add some.
And even if you're not a sour cream person, just trust me.
It's good.
Mixing with all the other stuff, the acidity of the sour cream with the fat, the cream cheese, and the butter and stuff, it helps. It balances out.
It does balance.
I even saw recently, I've not tried it yet, but I've seen it several times now on Instagram and other cooking videos that I watch, that adding like normal mashed potatoes when you make it, add a splash of vinegar.
Oh, really?
Everybody keeps saying totally changed everything. Mashed potatoes taste super good. Like you don't taste the vinegar, but it does something magic.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know.
Not
Give that a try.
going to try that right now, but
No, I don't
you
think
guys
you
should.
need to 'cause
You've got the sour
acidity,
cream.
yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna mix up the potatoes. It's a little loud. So So mix all the cream cheese, the sour cream, everything, butter. What I like about this recipe, which is the last step, which is adding the Parmesan cheese. That is what makes them amazing. All right.
Okay, should we taste it to make sure there's enough salt and stuff?
We can. Let's taste these little guys. I think I'd use a little more salt.
Yeah.
You never know how that's going to affect.
Yeah, because the cream cheese and the sour cream don't have salt, right, too, so you gotta kind of...
Then we're gonna spray our cooking dish. You can use any cooking dish. This one has an extra larger, thicker sides, so it's a little deeper of a pan. And then let me get my handy dandy. So we'll mix it all up. The added salt and pepper, because we tasted it and saw that it needed it. We're just gonna pour it into this dish. And this is where you would cool it down for a little bit before you add the Parmesan cheese and butter to do it for overnight potatoes. Like you would stick it in the fridge or the freezer.
Yep.
But for today, since we're gonna be going and cooking this so you can see the complete product, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle the butter and Parmesan cheese on top right now. So you just wanna smooth it out. Get all that yummy potatoes in there.
Start cutting this.
Feels like it was exactly the right amount that we needed.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Make it nice and smooth.
Okay, I got some of the butter slices.
Then what we're gonna do, you can actually add sprinkle seasoned salt. I didn't add that to the recipe, but if you have some,
like it?
I kind of like it. Let me go get it, hold on. So this is our Louisiana Love, AKA seasoning salt with a little extra pop to it.
Yeah.
It adds a little bit of color on top too, which I like. And it adds a little bit of that salt flavor that we were missing earlier. So sprinkle that on top, and then you'll just sprinkle your Parmesan cheese, and then do quite a bit.
Also cheese.
So good. That adds some really good crispness too when it bakes in the oven. And then we'll do our little dabs of butter.
More butter, more cheese.
More butter, more cheese, for sure. Perfect.
More slices.
Yep. So you just kind of dab it around. That's good. That's probably good right there.
Okay.
Yep. Just cover it, and then we'll put it in the oven to bake.
How temperature?
Usually about 350, 375. And if it's warm like this, you're probably only needing about 20 minutes. If it's cold, definitely factor in 45 minutes, even upwards to an hour if it's cold or frozen. So definitely give yourself some time, because especially at the frozen state, it takes a lot longer than you anticipate.
Yeah, and it's already pre-cooked, so you're basically trying to reheat it and get the stuff crispy on the top, really.
Exactly, and just cook thoroughly as far as the heat.
Cool. We got it out just in time.
Before it burnt.
Yeah, no, it's just good. It's nice and crispy. It's not burnt. It's caramelized.
That's right. It tastes real good.
Yep. So we just scoop it. Oh, I kind of messed it up.
It's
Boom.
all right. Boom. Nice crispy Parmesan crust.
Better than normal mashed potatoes.
Definitely better than normal
I think it's because it's got sour cream and cream cheese in it.
And Parmesan cheese and lots of butter.
Yeah.
All the good
butter.
stuff. Pretty good.
Tastes pretty great. And again, if you're not like a super sour cream person, it's not a super strong taste, I promise.
At all.
But it does add a good depth of flavor because the acidity, cream cheese is all the fat with the butter. It's just really good.
Very good. Definitely enjoy it.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us for our November recipe of the month. Again, there's a link down in the description if you want to register to get these paper recipe cards in the mail that we send out every month. That way you guys can be cooking along with us, and you can of course save them for in the future. We hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving.
Hey guys, this is Lawrence. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you know anyone else that is looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, please give us a call.